everyone, it's Mondily. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be watching the version 1.1 special program for Honkai Star Rail. This just dropped after like the whole delay about an hour ago, so I haven't seen this yet. Let's go jump right into it and take a look, see what this is all about. I personally don't think I'll be wishing for the characters that were announced in 1.1, but I'm still excited to see if there's anything planned in store for the version, fun events, stuff like that. And yeah, let's take a look. Galactic roaming.
In the last few days, our team has received some incredible intel from an anonymous source. A mysterious Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the Xianzhou La Fu. Today, we're lucky to have with us in the studio the La Fu Skyfaring Hellmaster Madame Yukong, as well as Mr. Luocha, a traveling merchant currently staying on the ship. Madame Yukong, what's the latest on the La Fu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas and
Yukong is so pretty.
Normal in the safe zones.
I see. Mr. Luocha, I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the La Fu's Cloudford Harbor at first. It was only thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity. We believe the infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, you're talking
is that
about
Silver Wolf?
that hacker girl, right? Silver Wolf? I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly, just like...
I like the humor that they put into this. Ooh.
This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf. Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
It's the hoyoverse.
It's a bait signal.
Hey.
You can challenge the space station. But challenge me? Good luck.
Hey, Herda.
Welcome to Billabong's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, the interior looks brand new.
Ooh.
We're in a bit of a bind.
Excuse me. Serval.
Was stolen.
Hook. Who is this robot guy?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects.
Let's settle this. Enough talk. Have
A little welt moment.
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy.
Ah, Yanching!
Now, young man.
Her. Her.
Dignified end.
Nice music. That was a fun little trailer. Oh, codes. Let's go.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon.
Oh, I love the Silver Wolf chibi.
As always, it's
So
your
cute.
host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Roaming Special Program.
Hello, good to be here.
Today, we've invited
They're so cute.
3 special guests to be with us on the program. Introducing...
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun and I voice Silver Wolf.
Hey folks, my name's Craig Lee Thomas and I voice Luocha.
Hi everyone, I'm Donna
Luocha,
Bennett,
that's
and
how
I
you
voice
pronounce it?
Yukong.
pleasure to have you with us. And now,
Luocha?
without further ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new, Craig?
I love this
judging
owl.
From the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Herta Space Station, Belobog, and the Xianzhou Lafu.
I don't know if you noticed, but Silver Wolf got the first bit of screen time. Just saying.
Speaking of Silver Wolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yeah.
Hey, I forget that we got to test her at the very beginning of the like tutorial thing. Yeah, her animations were cool. Love it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
the
she's
first
quantum
time we saw
nihility.
this mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's hard to keep an air of mystery when you're the first one on the scene, but...
I think she couldn't have timed it better.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silver Wolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
She's a super hacker, essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
It's kind of scary how good she is.
Yeah.
Hacking the surveillance system on Herta Space Station? Not easy. That's how she located the Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Laofu's systems and guided the Astral Express crew onto the ship.
Hey, you guys know that this is all pretty illegal, right?
Yeah. I guess what we're trying to say is Silver Wolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense systems. That's why she's useful to the Stellaron hunters.
I see. Second question.
The
What's with
like
all
background
gaming
music from the
paraphernalia?
game.
I've been meaning to ask that too. A console here, controller button there. It's a vibe.
Well, this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer. In fact, she sees the universe as a game in itself. And
Okay, relatable.
she actually uses a lot of gamer slang in conversation.
Oh, I love
Everyone picks
that.
up on it, though.
That's great. Just
Got
imagine
it.
texting Silver Wolf
So
in the
it's fair to
game.
say she's kind of a nerd.
You could say that. She's also not great at socializing.
Really? Huh. She always struck me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends.
Damn, well, when you put it that way.
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about
True.
imaginary friends, right? I'm not sure that counts.
Oh. Okay, let me explain. I'm talking about the AI modules in her weapons. See these little guys on her character artwork? That's friend. There's devil.
I
This one over
see.
here is white collar. Oh, and this one's servant.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are pretty cute.
Yeah, they're pretty adorable. When Silver Wolf talks about her team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over. It's thanks to Silver Wolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Well, Silver Wolf is a quantum-type character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority. In particular, her skill can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Oh, cool.
Which is to say,
That's pretty
that
cool.
even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silver Wolf can
That-
create a weakness
that's
that will
actually
correspond
kinda
to an
cool.
ally's existing strength.
Yeah, that'll come in handy.
Exactly. In addition,
Nice.
every one of Silver Wolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There are 3 kinds of bugs, which reduce the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, respectively.
Okay.
And outside of combat, Silver Wolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
Nice.
If Silver Wolf breaks an enemy's weakness with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I gonna mention? Oh, her ultimate. Silver Wolf's
So cool.
ultimate has
I love
a
it.
high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
Okay.
I love that animation.
Yeah, I love the animation
It's a
too.
rhythm game, right?
It's so good.
I'm starting to see what you mean by the universe being a game to her.
It doesn't stop there either. Did I mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, was there one called a 10-set guarantee? Ooh. Or how about Single Warp Miracle?
I love these chibis so much. They're so
Sadly
cute.
not. Her ultimate's called User Banned, though.
Oh, I know what that
So
means.
cute.
Banned out of existence. Yeah, I guess the scary ultimate needs a scary name. Well, it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious visitor. Luocha, the traveling merchant.
Oh, pretty.
Straight off the bat, man knows how to dress.
Imaginary
Elegant look,
abundance.
gentle demeanor, but
He's a
they
healer?
say he's hiding a secret. What do you think? Good guy or villain?
He seems very suspicious.
Really? How so?
Well,
He doesn't
imagine
give
some
me
guy
bad
waltzes
vibes
into
for a
your
second.
hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet, but he knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
I'd be surprised if he was a
I think you're
villain.
being
He
a
doesn't
little
give me
hard on
villain
the guy.
vibes.
Some tourists do their
Not
research.
abundance.
Well, don't you think his
Not being
healing abilities
abundance.
are a little mysterious? They came in pretty handy during the Stellaron crisis.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a traveling merchant, I'm gonna want some first aid skills under my belt.
Exactly.
It's a dangerous career.
Career, huh? Are you sure that's how he makes a living? We haven't seen him trade a single thing.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything. Is this the Luocha fan club or something?
Lots of fan club.
Yes, let's start one.
Yeah.
Well, what about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing out of the ordinary there, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling merchants. Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right? You'll probably ask him about it, and before you know it, he sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
You know something? That kind of makes sense.
Pretty smart.
I see.
And if you find people are in need of a few shower curtain rings, I happen upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices, too.
Touching the original question here. Is Luocha a good guy or villain?
I don't think we have enough information.
All right then.
I'm calling it right now.
Guess
He's
all
not
you
a villain.
trailblazers have to
Uh-uh.
make up your own mind.
Nope.
So, why don't we take a look at his ability?
Ooh, now we're talking.
Oh, let's see. Is he a
Luocha
healer?
is an imaginary type character following the path of abundance. For a man with medical knowledge, it's not
okay.
surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing too and dispel debuffs from his allies.
Nice.
For example, Luocha's skill can restore an ally's HP. When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Luocha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points. This effect can be triggered again after a
Nice.
set number of turns.
That's hype.
Emergency healing, huh? Important for team survival.
Sure is. After unlocking a special trace, using Luocha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally.
Huh.
Using Luocha's ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff
Death
from
Wish.
and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In other words, if you've got an enemy that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, Luocha has an important role to play.
Precisely. And here's something else. Every time Luocha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself one stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks,
I like his
Luocha deploys a
pose.
field against the enemy, which lasts for
And
a
like
set
how he
number of
holds his
turns.
hand in the
When
back.
the
Yeah,
field
I
is
like that.
active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all. After unlocking a special trace, attacks against enemies in the field can restore ally HP.
Nice.
Cool, it's like a force field of healing.
During exploration, when Luocha uses his technique Mercy of a Fool,
I like his like
field
flowery
will be
animations.
immediately
It's so pretty.
generated at the start of the next battle.
Sheesh.
He has really nice
Christopher
animations.
Luocha.
I like them a lot.
Mysterious origins and extraordinary skills.
I love her. I love her. I love her design so much.
There's somebody else here we gotta get to. I'm talking about the elegant, sky-faring Hellmaster, Madame Yukong.
About time, too! Well, from commerce, cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air Force, the Skyfaring
Love
Commission
her.
is in charge of all matters relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right under her remit.
Nice. Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of transportation on the Xianzhou.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the Xianzhou skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff. When she was young, it was Yukong's flying skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission.
Her
She
little
soon
ear
became
twitch is
ace
so
among the
cute.
Other pilots.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
All right, you got me. Here's the director's cut. Yukong ran 6 red lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes rebels get noticed.
True.
You're only young once.
6 red lights, huh? Disclaimer, trailblazers, don't try that at home. Well, her rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Dawn, give us the lowdown.
Coming right up. Yukong is an imaginary type character following the path of
Oh,
harmony.
she's
Her skill
imaginary.
in
Cool.
Golden Salvo grants her 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings. When roaring bowstrings is active, the attack of all allies increases.
Nice.
Yukong loses 1 stack of roaring bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
You got it. During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her movement speed for a set
What?
time. It also allows her to
Oh,
obtain 2 stacks
I
of roaring
love it.
bowstrings at the start
Yes.
of the next battle.
That's
Ooh,
hype.
Sounds like a good
Oh my
recipe
God.
for shaking off enemy
Speedy
pursuers.
Sonic over here.
Using Yukong's basic attack
Oh, she's
triggers
so
her
gorgeous.
talent 7 layers,
Love
1
her.
arrow, which deals
Beautiful.
additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack.
Oh,
This
she's so
effect can
pretty.
be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Look at her pose.
When Yukong
Slay.
unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies. Her days on the front lines may be over, but Yukong's skills didn't go anywhere. Maybe one day, we'll get to see her take flight once again.
Ooh, here's hoping.
Man, we're really spoiled for choice with these characters, huh? Still,
Lots of good
let's not forget what
ones.
else we've got coming up. In version 1.1, we'll be welcoming 2 brand new light cones to the warp.
Oh, nice.
First up, Incessant
Oh,
Rain.
right, of course.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh?
Oh, I love this light cone though. That's a good
the
one.
Silver Wolf energy is strong in this one.
You got that right. So much
She's
Let's see.
talking to the
Oh, this one's okay.
Oh, looks like some kind of thorny vines are emerging from beneath the lid. So many questions. I get a sense of mystery and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here.
I can't imagine that an abundance light cone would be like super worth it. I mean, generally, like light cones, weapons, like that whole thing, I just don't really recommend wishing for or pulling for, I guess you could say. Still kind of gauging out with Star Rail in terms of like how it compares to Genshin, and obviously the odds are in your favor a little bit more than in Genshin, but even still, like if you're trying to stay free to play or just minimal spending, that kind of thing, I just have a really hard time imagining that like an abundance light cone would be the way to go. I don't know, I could be wrong, but yeah.
in the first phase of version 1.1 in the character warp. Contract
Nice.
Zero. Trailblazers
Serval,
can obtain the
Asta,
limited
and
5-star
Dan
character
Heng.
Silver Wolf. During the same phase in the light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone incessant rain will be boosted. Now, during the second phase of version 1.1 in the
Oh, they released the 4 stars for the second half too? I friggin' love that so much. That is fantastic. So Pela, Xingshui, and Yukong. Nice. Honestly, not bad. I mean, I'm not super familiar with Xingshui, but Pela's fantastic. Nihility character. She's debuffer and reduces defense on the enemies. So yeah, a lot of like support going on in this banner here, which could be pretty good. That's hype. I love that they showed the 4 stars early.
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star in an...
Silver Wolf.
I can believe that. She's been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silver Wolf was here.
Way to rub it in their
Oh,
faces,
nice.
Silver Wolf.
I love it.
Still, artists
cute.
need an outlet.
This all sounds like classic Silver Wolf energy to me.
Yup.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her homeworld. Punk Lord. Kind of fitting, don't you think?
Punk Lord.
No way.
Actually.
So, I think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event, the Trailblazers receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station and uncover the secrets inside.
Okay.
Wait, there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
You might be right.
See a light cone there?
We also get to meet a new Genius Society member.
Aha!
One of his collaborators, Screwlum. He'll be
Got
helping the Trailblazers
Screwlum.
too.
Boy.
That's the
Haven't we
robot
seen
guy from
Screwlum
before.
somewhere?
I think we saw a hologram portrait of him in Herta's office. He's a robot, right?
Oh,
Robot
that's
Genius
him?
Society member. Interesting.
Oh, that's
He's got a
kind of
few hacker
sick,
skills up his
actually.
sleeve. If he's helping us
That's
out too,
sick.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found
Oh, I
out?
love this light
Silver
cone.
Wolf and Screwlum actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the We Will Meet Again light cone.
Whoa. Okay, Screwlum, looking kinda
Love it.
handsome there.
That's a good one.
Jeez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
You know,
I like him with the
if
hat.
you
He
and
does
the
look
light cone need a
little
moment
spiffy.
here, you know, the rest of us can head out.
Love a handsome robot.
I guess this event will be the second time Screwlum's come up against Silver Wolf's mischief then. Old enemies locking horns once again.
Okay.
Good tattoo. I feel like some of these characters could pull it off.
I don't think that feature is coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible.
Oh,
The Trailblazer can apply them
cute.
to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
I love that. That's actually
Nice.
such a nice touch.
Collecting the graffiti designs also allows you to unlock the limited 4-star light cone
Oh.
before the tutorial mission starts.
I love the name of the light
Complete the event
cones.
mission to obtain Always Smiling, which can be exchanged in the event shop for limited light cone special superimposition material.
Nice.
Stellar
Okay,
Jade.
cool. I wonder if it's
That's
good.
Another good-looking light cone. Not
I
to
love
change
the light
subject or
cones.
anything,
They're
but I
so
gotta
cool.
Ask, is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
They look so fluffy. I want one.
Relatable.
Not to mention it. Why don't I introduce you to the IPC?
That's exciting. Our first like free light cone that we're getting.
They'd be sold out
I think.
in no time. Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow. But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. Any of you guys want to shed some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are definitely heading in a better direction. One recent development, Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Aw, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is exhibits are being stolen.
Oh.
Anything you want to tell us, Melissa?
Oh, wait a minute.
Little detective
We
work
just
for
found
us?
out they had a museum. How could it have been me?
I didn't say it was you.
Oh.
Prime suspect. Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities event, the Trailblazer must help Pela track down clues and recover the lost exhibits.
Nice. Oh, I love a good whodunit.
Sounds great.
Well, that's not all. The Trailblazer
Always
can take
Pela.
on
I get so many
managerial
messages from Pela
responsibilities
in the
and help
game.
run the place.
Huh. So what does that involve exactly?
I'm glad you asked. The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors. After achieving specific operational goals, they can accumulate funds to expand the museum's exhibits and gradually unlock limited time rewards, such as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
Sounds like fun.
I don't know about fun.
Piece of cake.
When the limited time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game. Trailblazers can return to the museum at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of course, if you
Yay.
encounter any issues during the run of the museum,
Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. I can't say that I'm excited about that. Not even a little bit. Nope.
wait, we're gonna have
uh,
getting ahead of myself.
yeah.
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything is an IPC sales pitch.
Thanks, Don. This is what happens.
Please
if
tell
you
me
read
there's
commercials
more,
for a living.
because that was not exciting.
Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
I'm sure our Trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
Yes, please.
All right. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program of unknown origin called Stellar Flare,
There we go.
which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Huh? More challenges?
Every stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism. Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Got it.
Sounds like the Forgotten Hall to me.
That's,
The
yeah.
difference with
right.
Stellar Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the enemy's toughness will be immediately restored.
Huh, sounds pretty cool, but I'm sure Silver Wolf will take care of it in one turn.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't worry. To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character suited to the theme.
Nice.
Don't say. I can get behind that.
The Garden of Plenty event.
Do we get to
Recently, the
trial
cosmos
Silver
has
Wolf
entered a
and
turbulent
Luocha?
cycle, and the calyxes are unusually active. The reality data contained within them has grown exponentially.
Huh, which means...
It means that over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number of daily attempts to obtain double the rewards from calyxes.
Okay, so like a ley line
Leveling
overflow.
up,
Got
here
it.
we come.
Nice. That's
The next
useful
event we're
early
gonna talk
game.
about is
I think a
called
lot of people are
Lab
probably
Assistance
struggling with
Inquisition. Wen
materials
Shilling
right
is a
now.
Department of Implement Arts researcher on Herta Space Station, and she's currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Shilling has asked the Trailblazer to help her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Belobog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up. In version 1.1, 3 new companion missions are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Nice,
These
Yanqing!
missions will involve Bailu, Yanqing, and Luocha. As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. We can't go spoiling all the fun, can we?
What?
Okay,
Not
that's
even
nice.
One detail?
Come
And
on,
Bailu too,
Don.
cute.
Give us a little something. We're on the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, come on, Don.
All right, all right. Do you guys remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on the Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yin Qing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Prizes are worth waiting for.
Oh, I hate
Fair.
waiting.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates. Interested?
Sure, I guess.
Well, if nobody's that interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
What, are you crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right? That's better, good boy.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also
Let's
be arriving
go!
in version 1.1.
Hype.
For the length of this version, as long as Trailblazers log in for 7 days, they can acquire 10 Star Rail special
Let's
passes.
go. We love Star Rail
10
passes.
free warps?
Yay.
Nice.
Nice. I'll take it.
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy
That's
is present, as well as
fantastic.
pinpoint the precise
That's
location of
amazing.
the enemy on the map with a marker.
Nice.
Sounds like a
That's
real
actually
time
such a
saver.
nice, yep,
Wait until you
quality
hear
of
this.
life update.
Once the enemy in
Amazing.
question is defeated, the marker will automatically move to the location of
Of the next one?
enemy.
Ah,
If
that's
all
actually
left
so
enemies on
good.
the map have been defeated,
Yeah.
Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on other maps.
Nice.
This process
That's
can
a
be
big
repeated
change.
until
I like
all
that.
daily respawn enemies of a certain type have been defeated.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a lifesaver. I barely found my way to the studio today.
There's also a small combat surprise in store. During combat, trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee, additional leveling materials can be obtained.
Nice.
Enemy geolocation and
Cool.
additional material opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Last but not least, in order to help Trailblazers stay in touch, version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
Finally.
Aside from helping friends through support assist, we can send them messages too.
I think it's crazy that this
You got
wasn't
it.
there on the first
Doesn't matter
patch,
if they're
but
old companions or new acquaintances.
That's
Nice.
the spirit of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey, Albert, what's your account? Let me add you.
What?
I need to add you. You can be my personal IPC customer service. What do you think?
Hello. Hey, don't get any ideas because I nearly made up a service that doesn't exist.
So you don't want to add me? Guess I'll just have to hack you.
Wait a minute. We can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get. Time for today's third redemption code.
let's go.
Reflections. Complaints?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot.
Yay! Great job for the
Now I'm
chibis.
even
They did
more
great.
excited for the
I say they did
updates.
great as if like the
Fingers
chibis
crossed
are
I
real
got
people.
Silver Wolf.
Just mean the voice actors in the chibi mode.
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Luocha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
Yeah.
For real.
Nice.
As for me, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool.
She is
I wanna
cool.
be her.
Big fan.
Then again, I guess I kind of am her.
I had to double check that for a second.
You're like, are you?
That's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program.
Nice. All right. Let's call it a day there, you guys. All right. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I can't say that I'm like overly excited by really the majority of these events, with the exception of that one like combat events with the mechanism thing. That'll be fun. But unfortunately, like this patch just isn't the one for me in terms of like excitement based off the events that they showed. And also, I personally won't be pulling for Silver Wolf or Luocha. They're just not my cup of tea in terms of character design, even though I do still think they both look really good and really cool. but I'm more interested in Yukong than I am in the 5 stars, but I don't really want to do the whole pulling for 4-star characters kind of thing. I learned my lesson in Genshin, so I'm gonna try to avoid it. So as badly as I want Yukong, I think I'll just continue to wait, potentially for Kefka, since they did drip market Kefka, maybe even Blade. I think those 2 characters are a little bit more up my alley personally. But still, I look forward to it in general. I'm sure it'll be good. I hope that they continue to make these quality of life changes that are clearly, you know, really big thumbs up. But overall, really still enjoying this. I'm probably more looking forward to when we eventually get to the 1.2 time. But until then, this is what we got. Good luck to anyone who's going to be wishing on any of these banners for the characters. I think the 4 stars look pretty good too overall. Don't sleep on my girl Asta. I just want to put that out there. Asta's fantastic. Just putting that out there, you know. But yes, enjoy. I hope you guys have a great time playing through 1.1, and I hope you had a good time watching this with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!